And good morning and welcome to VSA Capital 5-Minute Morning Miner. It's Friday the 31st of March and it's been a long, hard week. Don't know how you felt, Paul, but God, it's been hard.
It's been a long week, I agree, yes.
Anyway, look, it's the end of the quarter, although actually we haven't had a flood of last-minute results particularly, which is good to see. And as we go into April, people will be thinking about Easter. I know I'm going down to Cornwall for next week's, but I may well still be recording from down there, as I often do. Let's move to news today, though. I mean, actually, nothing really jumped out and got me. Maybe worth talking about Shanta Gold, because they poured first gold, which is always very exciting, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Besides the financial results coming out for various companies and so forth, picking some nuggets out of other kinds of news, the Shanta Gold, the AIM-quoted gold producer in Tanzania, has poured first gold at its newest gold mine, Singida. It's been in development now in the Ikungi district in Tanzania for a number of months now. They poured just 35 ounces here yesterday, and they currently estimate they have about 500 ounces currently in the carbon in leach and gravity circuit of the plant yet to pour. And it will employ about 270 Tanzanian nationals as permanent staff. The company has also said that they'll give full year guidance on what they expect the mine to produce here in the second quarter.
Yeah, very good. And we have to give a shout out for our favorite Guanajuato Silver, the fastest growing Mexican producing silver mine. I was going to say in the world, but it's not. It's because it's the fastest growing Mexican silver producer. So it's just in Mexico. But they've just drawn down $5 million, haven't they, of their OSIM credit line?
Yes, that's right, and that allowed them to pay off the rest of the old credit line with OSIM, and it also allows them to accelerate their working capital deployment toward the ramping up of production rates at the now 3 operating plants that they have at 4 operating mines there in the Guanajuato district. So hopefully what that means is they produce more silver faster in the next coming months.
And yet another reminder, the stock went better again in Canada last night to 60 cents. So the stock in Canada is up 62%. In London, with its London listing, it is unchanged so far this year. There is 60% upside in the London listed stock of Guanajuato Silver. That is a buy. It's almost a risk-free trade to make free money. Come and get your free pound notes here just by buying Guanajuato Silver. It's so simple. Why is no one doing it? I'm going to go and talk to some people today about it. Okay. What else, Paul?
We had an announcement come out yesterday that 3 years of negotiation, or 2.5 years at least, have come to fruition now, as Barrick Gold and the New Guinea government have reached agreement on the new ownership structure such that they can restart the jointly owned with Zijin Mining, the Porgera gold mine there in New Guinea. The various stakeholders have all gotten on side here in a structure that actually leaves Barrick Gold as the operator, or Barrick Zijin joint venture as the operator, but it leaves them with a minority stake overall of 47%. The mine is intended to produce something on the order of 700,000 ounces annually, so it isn't like it's a small mine. On the world scale, it's a very big one, and getting it back into production is really critical for the New Guinea government's own balance of payments.
Yeah, it's also it's quite nice. Well, the Chinese are really starting to wake up again now. We're getting a lot of inquiries from our Shanghai office. They are looking at things. They want to acquire things. So do expect to see maybe the Chinese coming back into town, as they say. Anything else, Paul, or should we call it a day there?
Just really quick to say that Rainbow Rare Earths, the AIM-quoted African REE explorer, released their interim statement here today, and they highlighted specifically that they did release the PEA this past interim period for the Phalaborwa gypsum tailings retreatment project in South Africa in order to produce rare earth elements. And just as summary, it has an IRR of 40% or so on this brownfield site. So not only will the company and investors make money by producing rare earths, but they'll also clean up what was a phosphate operation previously at that site. So it's good for everybody.
Very good. And I dare say that there will be more RNS coming out from companies today that's still struggling with the end of March 31st deadline. Maybe you can get them out for 7 o'clock. So I dare say we'll get some more RNSs during the day. But unfortunately, you'll have to just read those yourself. Thanks, Paul. Have a good weekend and see everybody next week.
We'll see you then.